What's up, guys? Welcome to Comic Basics, where we explore the comic book origins of your favorite characters and some obscure ones in 3 minutes or less. I'm Joel, and today's character, Anarky. Before we begin, I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below this video. Not only does it ensure you don't miss a video, it also helps this channel grow. At a very young age, Lonnie Mashin became aware of the injustice that can happen in the world. As a byproduct of his awakening, he now fights for those who cannot fight. Lonnie Mashin was actually born Lonnie Mitchell. However, while still a baby, his mother Greta gave him up for adoption. His new parents, Mike and Roxanne Mashin, became the basis for which his childhood was shaped. As a child, Mike noticed that Lonnie possessed an insatiable appetite for knowledge. As such, he would take him to the bookstore so that Lonnie could take in as much information as possible. His appetite for knowledge led him to developing a hatred for authoritarian-type organizations. This meant that Lonnie grew a distaste for those in power. Of these, he grew particularly angry towards governments. This change in Lonnie sparked him to create the costume-wearing persona of Anarky. It wouldn't take long for his actions to attract the attention of Gotham's greatest detective. Batman soon caught up with Lonnie and was shocked to learn that the costumed Anarky was nothing more than a 12-year-old boy. Lonnie was sent to jail, and while there took the code name Money Spider. As Money Spider, Lonnie began to hack the accounts of select corporations. He did this so he could send money to developing nations, kind of like Robin Hood. Over time, Lonnie amassed a reasonable amount of money and used it to create a device that fused both sides of his brain. This enabled Lonnie to think at a superhuman level. Now able to think and process at unheard of paces, Lonnie began to master various fighting styles. Anarky really doesn't possess any powers. What he does have is intelligence that rivals very few. And that's it. Anarky in 3 minutes or less. As always, I'm going to ask you 3 things before you go. First, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow. Second, if you really liked it, be sure to check out our other videos. If you don't know where to begin, no worries, I've given you a recommendation up in the right hand corner. Third, I'm going to ask you to check out 2 websites. First, I need you to go check out something we really believe in. It's called Comics for Cause, and you can find it at www.comicsforcause.com. The link is in the description below. Comics for Cause is a not-for-profit organization created by us here at Comic Basics that sees the distribution of comic books to hospitals and orphanages all over the world to children who need them most. Check out the website, and if you can, I encourage you to get involved. Secondly, I need you to check out Comic Basics, of course. Comic Basics is the parent company of this YouTube channel, and it has more information than we can cram into any of these videos. You can find it at www.comicbasics.com. The link is also in the description. Thanks, guys, and we will catch you next time.